it can be tough. It can create difficult family dynamics when a child who has been in that child role realizes they need to maybe switch into the role of, in essence, being the parent and helping to guide their parents in a way that they haven't had to before. And Home Instead has a couple of resources. One of them is this 50-50 rule book, which is just a very simple conversation starter for various things that people run into in the course of handling conversations around aging and around assistance, and just working with siblings as well. The 50-50 refers to the fact that oftentimes people are in their 50s when they begin to provide assistance to their parents who are going through the aging process. And if there's more than one sibling involved, that very often the weight of the responsibility and the things to be done is not carried on a 50-50 basis, but someone ends up bearing the brunt of it. Again, a couple of other resources that Home Instead has, but I think the biggest thing with crossing that barrier is really just having open communication and being able to sit down with a parent and say, I understand that you don't see the need for this. I understand that this is probably somewhat disconcerting to have someone that you don't know come into your house and be providing care for you, which you may not even be able to fully picture what that's going to look like. But let's give it a try, and let's at least bring a service in that provides this, and have a conversation with them and just kind of get a feel for what that organization is like, the way that they approach it, and maybe even hear a little bit about how some other people have been assisted, and just start slowly. Again, the benefit of having a service that doesn't require a long-term commitment, but will let you start with a single visit, see how it goes, try it again. I would say from our experience that the vast majority of people that we serve who are hesitant about bringing somebody into their home, after a very short time, a visit or two, come back and say, boy, this is just a really good thing. The companionship is something that's nice for people to have. The assistance that can be provided in the home, whether it's personal care for the individual or whether it's just helping with some things around the house, is often found to just be a relief. And it's very rare that someone that's hesitant going into it after a couple visits is still not feeling comfortable with it. But it does require crossing that bridge, and often as a child or a loved one of someone that's aging, kind of being willing to step up and have the conversation, just encourage a little bit more than may feel comfortable at first.